Hey everybody. Oh, Braden Dayton here. And we are live from the basement. We are playing a little game called Fistful of Frags. It's a little comedy game about a bunch of cowboys who blow their faces off. Ah, dang it. Let's see how the audio levels are. Ah, dang it. Okay, our levels are good. I'm your host, Braden Day, and today we're gonna... Where's my gun, dude? We're gonna try not to die. That's the plan. Yeah, that's a guy, that's a guy, that's a guy. So as you can see, my frame rate's not doing amazing. But it's passable. Ay caramba. Jesus, guy down. Jesus, guy down. Oh no 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 no. Oh, this game makes me like tenfold. Think of any team deathmatch you've ever played times 1,000. And that's how it feels to play this game. Blow this guy's head off. Oh, that hurt. You know, guys, whenever I play a classic video game such as this, it makes me think about a lot of things. One of which is, hey, am I regular? Do I poop as much as normal people? That's one thing I think about. Another thing I think about, hey, birds. Alright, we're upstairs now. I'm not seeing... Oh, hey. We got somebody, we got somebody. Time to do what all good Mexicanos do. Work hard. Oh, dude. Hello. Hey there, partner. How you doing? We're gonna play some Fistful of Frags here. Would you mind hitting that subscribe button if you haven't ever been around on this channel before? You know, we here at BDS Studios, we're always working hard to give people an authentic Southwestern experience. Yeah. Ouch. We're working hard to give everybody an authentic Southwestern experience. Give me a Smith carbine. I get some distance on people then. Here we go. We're going to go on upstairs. Alright, guys. We're going up here now. Oh, yeah. Desperito. Think you scare me? Think you scare me? Come at me again. Come at me again. Come at me again. Do it again. Do it again. He knew it was coming. He knew that was coming. Oh, that's a fellow bandito. I can't kill him. Our server has 20 slots I'm playing on. So if you want to stick around. Ah! If you have Fistful of Frags, then make yourself at home, dude. Desperito. Justin Bieber. Story time. So one time Justin Bieber was in concert. Man can't sing Despacito because guy doesn't speak Spanish. Okay? So he says a bunch of racist crap in place of it. If you ever want to look it up, it's actually really funny because it shows how lame he is because he can't sing in Spanish when he supposedly co-wrote the song. What a silly man. What's in the red box? Red box? Got some whiskey for the road. We're gonna move very quietly, slowly. You see, the object of this game is stealth, obviously. Stealth is a thing that people need to use. Do it. I'll blow this guy's head off. Ah! I shouldn't have tried to reload there. Really shouldn't have. Oh, dude, he's asking for it. Alrighty. I like this little lamb's teeth thing. It's really nice. ASA, do I still have the... No, I don't have the whiskey anymore. Oh! Got a bail. Oh, there was a guy there. You know, guys... I like video games as much as the next guy, but like, you know what I'm talking about. So now I'm finally starting to get good at this game again. It's a little late. It's a fellow desperito. Hold the phone. I'm not doing too bad anymore. We're gonna open up this box. I'm bleeding out. Well, that looks cool. Your man here ain't got a lot of hell. Go that way. See what happens. That was smart. I have a cool gun, dude. It's statistic. Whenever you have a cool gun, cool things happen to you. Dang it, dude. Dang it, man. Alright, let's go kill some more peeps. I'm finally starting to get the hang of this thing again. Dude, I'm... Alrighty. Wait, let's just do live. Of course. I love how YouTube thinks adding that top chat feature is like a good thing. It literally is my actual live chat. If he wants to dance, I'll teach him how to dance. I killed that man. Hey, what was that? What was that? Dude, he's got a good shot, dude. He's a little baby shotgun. little baby shotgun. Dude, these headphones are like the bomb. Just like the burp sound effect, honestly, if I'm being honest. That sound effect was good. Hey guys. Despacito. All right, let's go kill some people. You know, let's kill some people today. Stay low. Stay low. Stay low. Gotta stay low. Dude, that was... Someone had... something good, and they hit me upside the head. God, Source Engine runs gloriously. For the liquor. I'm waiting for the liquor to oxidize a little bit. He knew I was drunk. He knew I was the one who was drinking. Y'all saw that, right? That's gonna go down in history as a cool anime moment right there. Top 10 cool anime moments. That didn't sound good. Top 10. Catch me if you can. How does he do that? What handgun did he have? This is a good shot. Alright, gang. We did a thing. Alright, I'm trying to get my friend Jake, you know, and talk to, have somebody to interact with on here, you know. But, he's playing some game. It's called Fortnite. And I think it's a pretty cool game. Good old-fashioned Colt Navy, dude. God, the sound lags more than anything else. What's with that? That guy's gonna die. I'm doing good, guys. I'm 17th out of 20. Well, he's a fellow friend. Sorry, guys, I've been silent for so long. I just thinking about how to. I'm switching loadouts, dude. I switch loadouts. E. I don't know, man. Let's just try to get better. That's an option. Getting better is a very viable option. But I'm not sure everybody likes, you know, getting better. Because it involves improvement. And who in God's name wants to actually do, you know, try, you know? We like it when things come easy to us. This game is a matter of, like, I swore I shot first. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Hey, buddy. Stance. Jeez. Jess, have you subscribed yet? I'm working for the big goal of 100 subscribers because it's a little more than 97 subscribers, which is what I've had for quite a long time. Hold on. It's a friend. Friend or Fifi? That is the question. Yeet. Ah! Yeah. You don't mess with me. I'm a bad mammer jammer, you know? Where do you think bad mamma jamma came from? And how can we get rid of it? Come at me, bruh. I had 1 health. I have 1 hit. Guys, that's just dedication. I don't care who you are. Don't worry. Ba 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 na. Fight me like a man. He didn't fight me like a man. When that happens, I get sad. Because people aren't fighting me like a man. Don't worry about a thing. Because every little thing. I died. It's gonna be alright. What's that? Guys are running away from me? You ain't gonna run away from me. Hi baby. How yous? Hi babe. Yeah, you know, I'm out here on the YouTube grind doing that stuff your boy Game Theory does, you know, live streaming video games, talking about theories I have. Theory number 1. Steve Rogers is Captain America. Okay, I know it's highly controversial, but I hold the belief that Steve Rogers is Captain America. Here's why. He's in the first Captain America movie as Captain America. Okay, don't forget that. He's in the second Captain America movie playing a character called Captain America. Okay? And he is in Captain America Civil War playing a character called Captain America. I'm gonna apologize for frame rate issues. You know, I'm running on a how do I say this? My processor is a turtle, and you know, BDS Studios, we're not the most high-tech group of people. Why can't I kick? I can't kick on stairs. Can't kick on stairs. Alright, theory 2. Theory 2. This is Infinity War speculation. Yoda will appear as a Force Ghost in Infinity War. You know, Yoda hasn't been seen since the last, well, you know, once the Marvel Yoda solo film comes out, yeah, maybe we can get some answers to all of our Yoda questions. But until then, it's mostly speculation as far as the young days of Jedi Master Yoda. Yoda has said to have known Tony Stark. Yoda apparently is akin. He's good friends with the Vision. You know, we just gotta be sure. Have I been playing with bots this whole time? All these are not real people. They're not real people. Everything I know is a lie. Okay. These better be real people. I've been duped. I've been duped. So I have a lollipop here, guys. But I'm only gonna lick it a few times because I don't want to make any noise. You see? There are all these bots. What the heck? He died. I'm tired of all these bots, dude. Are all the servers populated by bots? If they are, that's okay. This is new knowledge to me. I didn't know that they were all bots. That's a good lollipop right there. I want to join a free-for-all shootout. Yee! Let's go. I meant to do that, dude. Jason Funderbunker. Jason Funderbunker impregnated my mother. Dude, I changed my loadout. Oh, I didn't cross over. Oh. Hey, guess what, Jason Funderbunker? This is what I think of you and your bunker. I need some thundering. How do I level up? Do I catch Pokemon? I'm level 2. You got a bump shotgun. Down by the river, I'll be waiting for you. I'm just gonna stop this song. Y'all fake. Snakes. Snake in the grass. Dang it, dude. That's some good lolly, baby. All right. Dude, Jake is too real for me, man. God. Alright, that's it. We're turning the in-game volume down, dude. It's lagging crap out. Alright. Now it's just me and you, baby. We can get to know each other a little better. Alright. So, let's talk my channel. So, it's been going through a lot of changes lately. Which is not a bad thing, technically. But, I don't know. I'm on the cusp of launching the Brady Day show, which I'm excited about, but the process is just strange about how we can go about everything. That gives me some hope. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Eat lead, commie. Can I use the yellow boy? God, my frame rate is awful right now. Let's go back to that server. It's running better. Yeah, we're in a transitional period on BDS Studios at the moment, as far as realizing what I'm gonna do as far as content. I have footage lined up for maybe for a vlog, but without any context or me having a vlog series before, it feels strange for me to do it. And it just crashed. Sweet. Oh yeah, but it feels strange for me to do a vlog when you know, something. What else should I thought? It feels strange for me to do a vlog when I haven't really done vlog-like content before, and I'm not a big fan of vlog-like content. I just like filming for the sake of filming. So, we'll see. Maybe I can cut it down into a segment I can use on my show, which I really hope to. I don't know, it just sucks because, like, I'm at the point as a content creator where I'm just waiting for the summer to come around for me to do a lot. So, it sucks. Because it's awkward. It's really awkward. Multiplayer. Stock servers, custom servers, third-party game modes. Yeah, but live streaming is a way for me to connect with people, and this isn't like the first time I've ever like just been with a few of my friends in a stream. That's not weird. But I don't know, it's good to have a little fireside chat. It's good to actually make content that, you know, the YouTube algorithm favors as far as length and longevity. You know, we've been going for 30 minutes now, which is a good thing. I want to thank you guys for sticking with me. But we've been going for about 30 minutes now, which is a fairly normal thing. Okay, we're gonna kill that guy. Give you some backup, bruh. Ah. But yeah, I'm not necessarily like ecstatic about the future of my channel because of YouTube kind of catering against me per se. But it's certainly something I'm looking forward to. Like, I'm looking forward to making content I actually like making, if that makes any sense. I'm excited for collaborations. I have some stuff playing with Luke and Eric's show. It would actually be pretty easy for me to get a podcast at you at some point this week. I would really like to do a podcast. But no, it's been nice actually, not having a lot to worry about when I get home at the end of the day. You know, I've the way my classes are in high school right now. I have very intense homework one day, and very not intense homework the other day. So I can kind of coexist when it comes to chilling out. Like, I can relax, and that's when I had time to like watch the Eric Andre show, and I watch SNL sometimes, and I watch stand-up comedians. it's good to have time to unwind. You know, finishing a show. You know, my last show as a stage 1 student was cool. It was cool to see, you know, that culmination of all that time and effort actually pay off a little bit. Come on, dude. Dang. Yeah, mean right hook. Um. I don't know. One thing I have enjoyed recently, now that I have free time, I come home like every day, and even like when I was working on the show, I did this a lot too. But like I take a nap like just about every day, and it's because I'm a lazy teenager. But there's something therapeutic about just not having anything asked of you. It sounds dumb, but there's something therapeutic about just sitting there, expecting nothing from anybody. Well, I guess you could say I'm expecting them to be quiet, but like you're not expecting anything from them. No one's expecting anything from you. It's like just a mutual agreement. It's like a peace. It's a peace treaty of laziness. Would be a good way to look at it. Like when people are napping, you know not to talk to them or interact with them because you wouldn't want to reject with, you know. So it's been good. As far as pouty as I can be sometimes, like this year's been really, like especially this half, 2018's been really kind to me so far, and I only like wish the best for everybody. What else was I gonna say? Not only 2018 been really kind to me, but well, that's a beautiful thing in the chat. How chat? Hey, Mister. That's not pleasant. How can they do that when I'm married to your mother? She ain't easy. GG. I love those Chongo Dong. Oh, I was gonna say your mom gay. Ah! You know, there's nothing like being in a Steam chat full of very immature people. That is like my bread and butter, dude. Nothing like that. Hey guys, if you're seeing this on my story, I'm live right now. If you want to catch me, if you swipe up, you'll see the live stream. All right, see ya. Desperado. Sí, sí, sí. I have no regrets. I just sent a link to a huge group chat. I have no regrets, dude. And not even my friends are gone. All my friends are your hedge. Push me to the edge. It's hard to believe that I couldn't see that you were always there beside me when I was alone with no one to hold. But you were always there beside me. This feeling's like no other. I want you to know I never had someone who loves me like you do. No one like you. And I never had someone. I like High School Bluesical. High School Musical 3 is the best one, hands down. If anybody tells you otherwise, they're lying to you because the first two are dumpster fires and the third one's pretty bad. But I like it. It's a guilty pleasure movie. It's a movie I like. Hey, not nice, young man. I'm telling Mom. Don't make me get out the spray bottle. Play fetch with chocolate. I feel like this guy is like aggressively RPing right now. My favorite movie is Old Yeller. That's racist. It's a good movie, man. Go on, Yeller. Get out of here. Get out of here, Yeller. How long is your lifespan? I'm asking for a friend. Yo, 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 yo. Got 2 guns. I got 2 guns. Having 2 guns is like having 1 gun. Yo, I got 3 people watching. Shoot. Crap, crap, crap. I have 4 health, dude. Dude. I have 4 health, dude. Hey, who's in the chat? Can y'all sound off? Sound off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go beef. I smell like beef. Have you guys seen that one? That's a good one. Have you seen it? There's a little girl. There's a little girl and she is a little baby and she's talking to a friend and she says, "Hey, I smell like beef. I smell like beef. I smell like beef. I smell like beef." And then she screams at the top of her lungs and her family gets sad because they're vegans. They don't like non-vegetarianisms. Come on, dude. Okay, sound off if you're in the chat. I want to know who's here. I want to do roll call. Roll call. Mr. Day is asking for a roll call. Who here? Who up? Who up? Who up? Who up? See, because I knew if you had no arms, you wouldn't be on YouTube, silly. You wouldn't be on YouTube. Even if you had prosthetic hands, you can't use a smartphone and they're not heat sensitive. Silly. So type. Tell me about yourself. How was your day? How are the kids? How are you? Are you okay? You want to talk about it? This is... I'm here for your viewing pleasure. You ask me anything, I'll answer it for you. I'm here to make your life a little queasier, you know, as they say. I'm here... Weird, he's not talking to me anymore. I wanted to talk to Old Yeller. I'm here to make your life a little sleazier. I'm here to talk about the great things in life. Talk about things that are cool and that people like. Cool thing, Lord of the Rings, people like that. Okay, guys, welcome back to Watch. Hey, that's racist. Welcome back to WatchMojo.com. We're going to talk about top 10 racists in movies. Doc Hudson is a racist, isn't he? What's your favorite movie? Hey, chat. Favorite movie where a dog dies at the end? Go. Go. Favorite movie when a dog dies at the end? I want you to tell me. Old Yeller is by far my favorite. Or Where the Red Fern Grows is really good. It's a nice relationship between a boy and two doggos. Both of which are coon hunting dogs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh. I have one place I'm watching. Hey, Caitlin, you don't have a favorite movie where a dog dies at the end? Then what's your favorite High School Musical movie? We can talk about that. What's your favorite High School Musical movie? Do you have one of those? I can tell you mine right now. I like 3. It's good. High School Musical 3 is really good. Production value is like fire. Oh, come on, come back, guy. Come back, guy. No. 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 I'm sorry about the golden retriever. He's a naughty dog in the chat. He says he flies out the handle. He says lots of things. Psh. The one where the doctor beat. That's a good one. I like that one too. What's your favorite Doctor Who episode? We can talk about Doctor Who, dude. Heck, I got like 8 TARDISes down here in the basement right now. I got a Yahtzee shaker TARDIS. I got a 3D printed TARDIS. It's tiny. I got a. What else do I got? Got a Christmas ornament TARDIS. I got a lot of TARDISes down here. And I think that maybe that the genie lamp in Aladdin might have some Time Lord stuff in it. Because, you know, it's big on the inside. Maybe Mary Poppins is a Time Lord. Let's talk about that. Is Mary Poppins a Time Lord? She's got a bag. See, she travels on an umbrella. Okay. She never ages. Her actor changes. You know, because they're having a new one. You think Mary Poppins is a Time Lord? She pulls a full lamp out of a carpet bag. She does things that are seemingly magical with little to no actual effort. I think Mary Poppins is a Time Lord. Oh, and she's hot. Let's get that out of the way. The Doctor's pretty hot, always. You know. Let's be serious. The Doctor is always extremely beautiful. Mary is Missy? No. Mary Poppins is too nice to be Missy. Plus, we saw Missy get killed, so we know there's not another. There were probably some other faces that we didn't get to see. As far as they apparently it was in the canon for a little while. I don't think it's canon anymore, but it was like when at the end of the time when uh the what's his face, the master was sent back with all the Time Lords. Supposedly he regenerated multiple times, but the thing is, I don't know how he was granted more lives when his body was failing and he was using all that energy. So I don't know, they didn't really. That's the thing is between the Russell T Davies. I know between the Russell T Davies continuity and like going into Moffat, there was not a lot of, as far as the Master went, they did not do a very good job of connecting those eras. Yeah, that's true too. But yeah, but we don't see him turn into a woman. It's referenced to at least that like Missy is the first time he was a woman. Mm. But the doctor, this is his first time being a lady too. A lady. I like Lady Doctor. She looked cool. I just hope she is cool, you know? Like, literally, the Sixth Doctor looks cool, but he's a jerk, you know? Doctors can have cool designs, they just have to be enjoyable to watch on screen, you know? I'm excited for. Yeah, maybe. Maybe if Missy somehow survives Deus Ex Machina style, you know, they make some dumb reason for her to live. They might, she might explain how she lived, and maybe, if that's brought up again, they could talk about, other, like, past forms of the Master. Because the Master in Old Who, too, after, the, like, second actor who played him died in real life, they just made him, like, a skeleton and, like, a hoodie, like a hood, because his body was deteriorating. So, as far as, like, the Master, you have a point in the way that they can kind of do whatever they want, really. If they're very, if it's within the realm of reason, as far as like the show goes, they can kind of do whatever. I do really do hope it comes up later on in the show. Yeah, because the last thing I want is them to be like, hey, the doctor's a girl. Hey, the doctor's a girl. Did you know the doctor's a girl? The doctor's a girl. Some things are going to be different at first for the doctor, but the doctor is still the doctor, and they need to make that clear to us. Still the same person, just a different body. That's how it's always been, you know? So I don't think there should be so much as far as like in the writing. Like I don't think they should reintroduce any old characters for a long time. So that way when they see the doctor, they're not surprised because I feel like there could be some funny banter about that, but I don't know. It could go one way or another. Because I know you agree with me in the way that like um season 10, I think it was last season, right? Yeah, season 10 was very preachy as far as politically. Doctor Who isn't a show that's very preachy. You haven't seen the regeneration scene? Have you not seen the last episode? I don't want to spoil anything if you have. It's an okay scene. It's not my favorite one. It's very muddled and confusing as far as the dialogue. Oh, you mean like her examining herself? Yeah, she does. But you probably already saw that when she, right after the doctor changes, she's like looks in the mirror and she's like freaking hype. She's like, "Ee, I'm a girl." I like that scene. It was really cute. There was a kind of a childlike wonder for a second of like, whoa, and that made me really excited. Because like literally, if that's the first time we're introduced to this new version of the Doctor, and it's excited, she's excited to see herself. That makes me positive about the whole situation. Then, if that's the case, yeah, I would like to see how the Doctors will react to being a woman. And I don't know. I just hope the show isn't too preachy. That's my biggest concern. Chris Chibnall, the new showrunner, was the showrunner on Broadchurch, and my dad really likes Broadchurch. And Chibnall, yeah, no, it would be weird, yeah. But in Time Lord culture, that's normal. That's another thing you need to realize, Caitlin. That's like in Time Lord culture, that's a pretty normal thing. Literally, we see the general of the Gallifreyan army turn into a woman, and he acts like it's not strange whatsoever. It's a very normal thing in their culture. It's just never happened to the Doctor, like by chance. Like literally, it happened to his arch enemy. Like it's weird, yes, to us, but to them, it's not that strange. I just don't want them to dwell on the fact she's a woman. Like that is cool, but that's not the point of the show. And like if you think about it on the flip side, they weren't always like Doctor is man, Doctor is man. That was important a few times to plot lines and character relations, but it wasn't like he was kind of androgynous in a weird way. If that makes any sense. Especially Matt Smith's version of the Doctor was very masculine but kind of effeminate and like kind of was gayish almost. You know what I mean? Like it could have. The Doctor doesn't really have a gender because the Doctor doesn't really have a face. I don't know. That could be another talk, like if you really think about it. Because as long as what is still essential to the character stays intact, the Doctor could look like anybody. And I also was in the group. Not that I don't want a female Doctor. We all eventually wanted a female Doctor. I wanted a black Doctor first, though. That's just my opinion. I wanted to see Idris Elba as the Doctor, or I don't know. I just wanted to see a British actor, a black British actor, play the Doctor. I think that would have been really interesting to see how they would handle that. And I think after her, they might do a black actor, honestly, a black woman or a black man. I think that'd be cool. I'm glad they've opened the floodgates to not just being, white men, like old white men or young white men. Like they're experimenting. I think the Doctor is gay. Caitlin, he had a robot boyfriend. Like, and also it's kind of implied that him and the Master had a thing at one point. Not a gay relationship, but maybe he was a woman, and I don't know. The Doctor kind of is gay. There were many jokes about Matt Smith's Doctor being gay during his run. The Doctor is kind of gay. He's not completely gay, but he's kind of gay. I don't know, as far as old Who, I don't think he was that gay, but new Who Doctor. Because, you also got to think about how they... Yeah, that's true. There are a lot of, like, unofficial ships that technically make no sense. Yeah, the Doctor just loves. That's true. He's just kind of... he's a weird human being. I don't know how long you're going to be on. Because... Is it almost 11? I wanted to go for a little over an hour, so if you subscribe, if you subscribe now, I'll know you have, because I'm trying to reach my goal of 100. So, let's talk more about Doctor Who. I'm thinking. Oh yeah, I liked Peter Capaldi as the Doctor. I just think they kind of wasted him on his run. I really did. What, are you literally just, like, listening? That's fine. Just make sure you get around to subscribing at some point. But, I don't know, I just thought Moffat really phoned it in as far as for Capaldi's run. He was pushing a political agenda instead of writing good stories. And, Star Trek... I'm not a Star Trek fan, but I've heard from many Star Trek people that as far as Star Trek goes, in a lot of the old show, like Next Gen and stuff, they would put in political allegories in it without being in your face. It just kind of worked. All right, thanks, Caitlin. But yeah, they would put political allegories in your face, and it worked. You know, I'm pretty sure one episode they had what was it, Klingons. You know, they had a dinner, and it was kind of like the Cold War. So you can do political allegory in sci-fi without making it. For example, look at Star Wars. Star Wars, the original trilogy especially. Star Wars is World War II in space, dude. It literally is an allegory. So Doctor Who should have no trouble with converting simple stories. It's just Doctor Who a lot of times, especially New Who, Moffat's Who, gets very caught up in the spectacle of the show, in trying to blow the audience's mind and trying to impress them. You know, think Big Bang 2. Big Bang 2 is a good episode, but they're trying so hard to blow your mind. They're not even thinking about it. Like, I don't know. I just think we should hold higher standards for good Who stories. That's why I hated when people praised Season 10 a lot. Well, Series 10 technically. Series 9 was okay. 8 was also okay. It's just, when you have a new lead character in a show and there's a tonal change, you need to make sure that character is consistent. The 12th Doctor changed, obviously, over time. But I didn't feel like it was necessarily a earned change. You know, he went from kind of grumpy to buddies with Clara, but still grumpy, to very grumpy, to kind. You know, the Doctor he's very kind. And most importantly, be kind. We need to be kind. All of a sudden it was nice. You know, he wanted to help people. He always wants to help people, duh. But the thing with the 12th Doctor is he was supposed to be the brash, edgy guy. And they kind of just softened that blow and softened that blow and softened the blow. I think so too. But the bad thing about that is he wasn't a fully formed character then. We knew him for a season. You know? And his costume was cool, but it got cooler, I think, minus his last episode. Because, I don't know, maybe I'm in the minority in thinking that when a Doctor is about to change, he needs to look his best. You know? When an incarnation is ending, you need to remember the good times. You don't want it to be wearing freaking rags from a very weak episode. He should have put on, maybe, okay, cute moment. When the episode starts, what if Capaldi is like, you know, here's his past self, and when he's talking to him, he changes, and he puts on that red coat from Series 9 that Clara was like, hey, that's a very doctory coat, because the Doctor knows his clock is almost punched. And he knows that they really need the Doctor right now. They don't need this guy in a raggedy, falling apart outfit. They need the Doctor. So he puts on that outfit. You know, maybe he plays guitar. Maybe he brings out the sonic sunglasses and gets made fun of or something. You know, that did happen. But there needs to be reminders and tells for that Doctor. And as far as Moffat goes, for Moffat's era too. I really wanted a Matt Smith cameo. Something simple. You know? Yeah, the velvet one. That's my favorite coat he had. It looked awesome. But, you know, I wish there would have been a Matt Smith cameo or an Amy and Rory cameo or even handles. Something from Moffat's era. There had to be something that would be a cute tell. And the only Easter egg that I heard about from the episode, there's two actually, and they're lame. One of them is Rusty the Dalek is named after Russell T Davies. Did you know that? Rusty is named after Russell T Davies. Rusty. Because it's supposed to be, his name is Rusty, R-U-S-T-Y, but it's supposed to be like an abbreviation of Russell T Davies, so it's a Rusty. It's really dumb. Like, and they did a good job of, when Matt Smith passed the torch to Capaldi and they did the phone call scene, they could have done something like that, where Smith's about to change, and then Capaldi calls back, and says, "Hey, you need to be ready because Clara needs you." Yeah, yeah, it was so awful. But there could have been a moment where Capaldi calls 11 and he goes, "Hey, Clara needs you. You need to be ready for this change about to overgo. I'm you in the future." And he's like, "Oh my god!" And then they both change. That would have been cute. I don't know. There should have just been a little Moffat swan song because we all know when when Russell Davies ended his run on the show, uh, the end of time was long. It was a two-parter. It was freaking long. Not only was it extremely long, there was a whole bit at the end where you see everybody's, stories tie up with a bow. And the Doctor says goodbye to all of them. That never happened. There was no Stephen Moffat swan song. And that made me sad. You know what I mean? There was no 12th Doctor seeing Amy and Rory in the 40s and saying, "Hey, this is from an old friend," and he leaves a bow tie or a dress shirt for them, or fish fingers or something cute, and then he interacts with another character, like James Corden's character. What was it? I forget his name. He sees Alfie again or something, and then he time travels and he runs into River. There needs to be some closure, and maybe even a War Doctor reference, something that from the Time War, from the 50th, something, because that Moffat was a part of that too, and that's a cool thing to be a part of. But no, we just get Rusty, Nardole, Bill. Oh, the first Doctor's there. That's it. Like, it's kind of, we waited this long, and we also really didn't get that closure for Matt Smith's era completely either. Well, no, I would argue we got better closure. There was a moment with Amy, and before he died, and there was some closure there. There was some, and Capaldi did get a part in the 50th. And what would have been cool too if we saw Capaldi do the 50th thing in his last episode. Would that have been cool? To be like, "Oh my gosh, he's all he could say is, 'Oh, this is my bit,' and all he's got to do is, I don't know, do a thingy. All he's just flip a switch and look angry." Because that's happened before in the show where the Doctor realizes he's part of something bigger and he has to react to it. It's not that weird of a thing. I don't know. Capaldi was just wasted potential, and I look forward to reading like authorized fan fiction. Like the novelizations and like comics, and the few Hidden Gem episodes he got were good. And a lot of it also is a matter of opinion, as far as like good things and bad things on his run. That's another reason I was kind of butthurt about Capaldi leaving so soon, is we didn't really get to experience his Doctor fully, And another thing is Capaldi has this writing issue. Not Capaldi, pardon me. Moffat. If this is assuming Moffat's written all the finales, Moffat has this habit of not writing very good finales. He writes really good first parts into finales. You notice that, right? Like, Hellbent, I think. Yeah, Hellbent. When he's trapped in the confession dial. That's a great episode. But then you get Heaven Sent, which is a mess. Another example, I think, is it Big Bang 2 and then The Last Centurion? I don't know what the two episodes are. Big Bang 2 is a lot better than the episode that Smith comes back on in the next episode. And season 6 is the same way. The Impossible Astronaut is a lot better than its second part. Capaldi, why do I keep talking about Peter Capaldi? Moffat has this issue with being bad at writing two-parters, and it's strange because in the Russell T Davies era, which I keep alluding to, he wrote two-parters all the time. yeah, conclusions. He just doesn't really fulfill it. Like fulfill conclusions. Another episode he wrote, The Empty Child. He wrote The Empty Child, the Are You My Mummy episode, and the second part, which were great. They were really great episodes. I don't know. He just has this habit of just he doesn't know how to end a story well, and I feel like as a writer, he should know that. He should know that he's better at one-offs, and he's better at doing loosely connected spin-off adventures that connect and culminate in one episode, like in Matt Smith's season 5, which I think is Moffat at his best. And 6 was pretty good. 6 has some good gems in it. I just feel like, to me at least, 6 isn't as memorable, but that's okay. 6 was really good too. But you know, he should have known that as a showrunner and gotten guest writers, people he trusted, to come in to tie up those in a bow in a way that he would have liked, or co-wrote. Moffat co-wrote a few episodes too, even before he was a showrunner. It's okay to co-write, especially on television. Television's not easy. It's not easy to be one or two people writing an episode of a sci-fi TV show that's been going on for 50 plus years. You know, it would be understandable to have somebody to have your back. I don't know. I wish the best for Chibnall and what's her face? I'm blanking on the other doctor. I would normally remember her name, but I wish the best because the show needs a new coat of paint because it was getting tired. And that's the last thing the show needs to do is get stale, you know. It's been going for 50 plus years, and I really felt like season 7 was a highlight, you know, Matt Smith's era. I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought Matt Smith's whole run was good. And so it hurt to see him go when there had been so much electricity and fun with those characters in the Doctor and the one-off adventures and stuff. You know, I thought we would be getting more of that. And you know, and thinking back, that is kind of what Moffat did for every season, sort of. But it didn't work with Capaldi, and I don't know why. Yeah, Jodie Whittaker. I don't know why it didn't work. You know, I don't know why season 9, which was okay, I don't know why the whole idea of a bunch of one-off stories with connected plot thread doesn't work in that. I don't know why it doesn't work as well. I can't really put my finger on why. Because it worked with Smith so many times. Yeah, that's true. But that was there with Capaldi too. And maybe it was more of a vice versa thing. I saw Capaldi as, if Matt Smith is this young man with an old man inside, we finally get to see the old man. This is the Doctor who's been hiding. And another thing I liked about Capaldi's Doctor is he also was like the impossible Doctor. Like he shouldn't exist. He was supposed to die. It was basically prophesied by the fact that his grave was there on Trenzalore. He was supposed to die. He should not be living. He should not exist. This Doctor should not exist. I feel like he should have capitalized on that more and played with that more as a character, as the impossible Doctor, because he shouldn't exist. Yeah, they do foil each other. They're opposites. And also there was kind of this flippancy to Smith that was charming, but at times could be annoying, as in he didn't care about consequences, and he would just move on and move on and move. And it's because the character had been running for so long that it was a force of habit. But it's kind of depressing to see a character who needs growth to just keep going, whatever. And Capaldi, I think, kind of confronted a lot of those issues head on. You know, literally, he is asking when he's first, you know, in the TARDIS, "Am I a good man? Like, am I a good person?" Because he didn't know, and that's okay. It was a good journey for him that was short, and I wish that whole good man thread would have went on longer than just a season. I don't think the question could have naturally been answered like that. You can tell I don't get to talk about Doctor Who much, because when I do, it's just like paragraphs upon paragraphs upon paragraphs. Oh no. And the 50th made me happy too because it showed that multi-doctor stories could work. Multi-doctor episodes could work very well and have charm and be fun and keep the complexity of those characters without, you know, making them lose well, yeah, allow complexity to still be within the characters without, that's a dumb sentence, to tell a good story with multiple doctors and keep their complexity and show that they're still round characters. That's the good thing. And not only did I love David Tennant and Matt Smith and Hurt and you know and everyone, I guarantee you probably know this too, but originally it was supposed to be Eccleston was supposed to come back and reprise his role as the Ninth Doctor for that episode, but Eccleston had completely put away the role and had moved on so much that they couldn't talk him back into it. And a lot of the 50th anniversary stuff they had filmed early. And if you look very closely at Eccleston's footage, it's old. You can tell by the graininess and the lighting in the TARDIS. It was filmed during his run at some point. As in it had been planned, or it was a... I don't know. Obviously, they had been planning this for a very, very long time. So, and there was some concept art too. I watched. There's a Doctor Who YouTube channel I watched, and they had some. They showed some concept art that some storyboard artists had made that had the 3 New Who Doctors together, and because it was planned that way. But it was just cool to see what that would have looked like on paper, and it was cool too because not only did they eventually it helped. They wrote their way out of it, but it got to the point where it was like. It's very interesting to think that that Eccleston's character, because it was kind of implied, was the one who destroyed Gallifrey. That's the thing that blows my mind. Is like it was implied, really from the start of the show, that he was the one who did it. And I think that's a good thing to show that the Doctor's guilt doesn't go away. You know, like literally every version after him has had to confront it or deal with that issue in some way. But it's good to show that if that's the canon now, which it is, guilt doesn't go away just because there's a new face. He still has to live with that, whether he likes it or not. Which I think is strangely poetic in a weird way. Is that it's so real to him, it doesn't matter what he looks like or what he sounds like. But yeah, I like the idea of like, you know, no matter how different he looks, he's still the Doctor, and he still has the same problems to deal with. And he's so human. Well, human, parentheses. He's still a person with problems. I know I'm going to go soon. Yeah. My phone is like at 6%, and that's how I'm checking the chat. I know, I've enjoyed having some good Doctor Who talks. I know, I've been contemplating doing a Doctor Who theory or a Doctor Who video. Gallifrey is technically still lost. Yeah, because the Doctor's an idiot. And you remember the end of the last season, he went there, but he fled it. So, I don't know how they're going to write that back. I think that would be a cool driving force for Jodie Whittaker's character, though, to be like, I want to find Gallifrey. Still, like, and I kind of hate that they got rid of Gallifrey right when they brought it back, because it's extremely convenient. I guess it was just because of the status quo in New Who was that it didn't exist anymore. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for talking to me. I need to get into... Oh, that worked. Get into OBS, and I think I can call it a night. Oh, yeah, Alright, bye.